consistently. Let's stream it on YouTube, and here we go. Okay, so we'll stick with the timing. It is important because otherwise we are overflowing by even after 10 p.m., which we don't want. So we want to really cut it down by 10, close the session. So let's get started without really consuming any more time here and there. Okay, so देखो team, key important thing we discussed: successful people are successful at all aspects of their life, not just in one area. Okay, they will be happy, they will be satisfied, they will make money, they will be healthy, they will enjoy life, they will have fun, adventure, and everything. Okay, all of this, and they are responsible people. They do a lot to the society, they improve the circumstances, they help others, and they are really accomplished and satisfied people in life. Okay, and those who struggle, they basically struggle at everything. Okay, even for getting one task or one job to be done smoothly, there is so much of pain. And then people get frustrated. Our work itself is so much hectic. How can we focus on health? How can we focus on family? How can we focus on entertainment? Because the core is people are not able to manage themselves. So if you really understand how successful people do things, you will be able to master all of these areas of life. And it's pretty easy. Okay. And we are trying to do it in a systematic approach. And like we already said earlier, success is traceable. Okay. So it's predictable. Certain set of activities, you do it properly and keep improving on those actions, and you will get the results. Okay. Fine. Now I'll be sharing the screen. We already discussed this thing earlier. We have set up an Excel sheet. Okay, I'll share you the reference once again, but before that, yes, you guys can have a look here. If not, maybe yes, today during the session, you guys can set it up as well. Here it is, sharing the screen. Now, this is a very important system which we are going to launch today, guys. Okay, so just stay focused and have a look here. There you go. We said there are around 8 pillars where we want to accomplish success by the year 2023. Okay, this is what is our target. We said 8 pillars we have to master. Now the thing is, we said one of the pillar has to be the primary goal, where you give your everything in order to accomplish. And since past 2-3 days we are working only on one of the pillar, which is the primary pillar. Okay, we are writing that goal every single day. The weekly planning we did on that primary pillar. The ideas we came up with, we came up on that primary pillar. Okay, so we worked only on one particular pillar. But the thing is then, and at the same time we say, like focus on one thing at a time. Multitasking is going to slow you down. Then how do you really manage multiple goals at the same time? Okay, so today we are going to discuss about all such things. How do you really take care of these areas? Now the thing is, it's pretty systematically possible. Carefully observe, and then practically we will perform together. Okay, there you go. Now the thing is, you need to consider the big picture. Don't get frustrated. Don't take the pressure of all this. Let it happen casually. So success and goals, these are not like under tension you have to develop it. So it's not like that. It will come peacefully. Let it take some time, and eventually you will get it. Now first peaceful situation here is, in 1 year we want to accomplish this all. Okay, so that means we are not talking about today or every single day doing every single thing. The only thing, yesterday we said urgent versus important, quadrant 2. The things which are important, you need to plan it ahead, right? Now we are saying all of these 7 or 8 pillars of life are important for us. So right now we have to then plan it ahead. It should never end up in a deadlock. We should never be like, Array, we are facing health concerns. We should never be like we are not having the right knowledge, or our family relationship is broken, or we are not able to enjoy life, we are not good spiritually, we are not able to give back to the society. These items can never become urgent. So that's what we have to do. Quadrant 2, we need to plan this ahead. Okay. Now, how are we going to do it? Step by step. Okay. Now, again, different people will have different priorities of this goal. Okay. So some of you might say, for me, this is important. This is important. Everybody will have its own priority. Now, based upon your priority, you need to take action. Okay. Now, how do you approach it? So primary pillar, we already discussed, and we will be continuing to do that. You take the primary pillar. you write it every single day to remind yourself about your goal. Next, you weekly do a planning about that, come up with ideas on how to accomplish. Daily basis, take actions on that. By the end of the day, review that, and that's how the system will continue. Keep improving, keep improving, keep taking actions, and primary pillar will be done. Now, rest of the pillar needs a different approach of execution. Okay. Now, all your other pillars will need different approach. Now, what is that approach? Okay. Now, let me share a notepad. It's pretty again simple. Dekho, you have to build a strong relationship with time. Okay. You need to build a strong relationship with time. It always happens in the matter of today, which is 24 hours. Okay, all the productive people of the planet, okay, have accomplished this sense of thinking. They don't think in terms of weeks, in terms of like months, quarters, or years. Okay, their action are in the present moment. So you need to make sure your actions are in the today, on a daily basis or weekly basis. Okay, your action should be on daily or weekly basis, but your vision, yes, should be long term. Nothing but where you want to take your life. Yes, that kind of vision you can have 6 months, quarterly, 1 yearly, 1 decade, whatever. The vision will be like that, but actions that successful people take will always be in terms of what I can do today, daily basis, weekly basis. Okay, and that's how if you plan your life, ki bhai, I want to live every single day to the fullest. Every day I want to make my life valuable. Every week I should progress in my life. Then you will start accomplishing all of these things with ease. But if you don't think in terms of daily and weekly, and you're just setting it, okay, it's there 1 year there, now I will take actions in future, that's never going to come. Okay, guys, did you understand this very critical thing here? Okay, you go all throughout the life. This is really beautiful. All throughout the life, we always have the present moment. That's it. Okay, if you really understand, there is no past, there is no future. All throughout your life, the existence is only in the present moment, the now moment. In the entire existence of life, till we are alive, we will always be in the present moment. That's it. Rest everything is relative. You might say 10 years ago was past, 20 years ago is future, but that does not exist. It's only there in the mind. That's really amazing if you really think about the world like that. All throughout your life, always there is only present moment. Every single moment of existence is only in today. Now the thing is, people are worried about, "Arey, I did so many things wrong in the past, and what will my future will be like?" You need to just get sorted with your thought process. 2023, right now, just do a flashback. Let's say 5 years ago. If let's say you are in, let's say 2015, just to have proper numbers, 8 years ago, 2015, you are there. Okay, what you might have thought about in 2015? Ki bhai, in next 8 years, 10 years in future, what will my life look like? This is what you will say. Right now you might be in 2030, 2023, and you might be wondering, are you not sure what is going to happen with my life in 1 year from now, or 5 years from now, or what kind of career I will make, or what will happen 10 years from now with me, what kind of family will be there. Like, all those thoughts are always running, right? What will the future look like? Now I want to tell you, the future just looks like the present moment always. 8 years ago, when you said what will happen in 2023, nothing but right now what is happening, that is going to happen, nothing different. And then when you are in this present moment, you are not enjoying the present moment. Again, you are worried what will happen 10 years from now. The point is, it does not matter at all. All that matters is the power of present moment, the power of now, the power of today. And if you use today to the best, that's what completes your life. And if you don't, then the struggle of life happens. Okay, now comes this area. Successful people take actions in terms of daily and weekly. Yes, they have long-term visions. So mediocre guys, they might just push it things in future, but successful people know the power of this. Now, what you need to do is, when we said the remaining 7 pillars, we need to plan and execute. Nothing but yesterday what we covered, urgent versus important. We said we need to plan this. So I want you guys to start thinking, okay, in terms of now patterns, which are easy to implement. Just think, listen it very carefully. You will accomplish any task of your life if you understand this concept. You need to build patterns in your life which makes it easy to accomplish any habit, any task. Okay, you need to build patterns in your life which will make it easy to implement any actions, any task, and that pattern should be built around daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, maybe 6 months, yearly, and then maybe these patterns can continue 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. Wow, this can become our life. Now just imagine, visionary people can see 20 years ahead in future how they want their life to be. But again, you have to build up patterns by which you will start taking actions in these areas, in this pattern, in terms of all of the 7 pillars. Now you need to really take action. Now it's time that you have to think. You have these 8 pillars with you. One pillar is primary, so that primary goal we are anyways going to handle it differently. So leave the primary goal aside, and for the remaining 7 goals that you have, whatever it could be, arrange them in a priority. Arrange your remaining 7 goals in priority, most important to least important. And once you have arranged it, put it into a pattern. Ki what exactly that goal and when exactly you want to accomplish it. I'll give you some simple tips so that you can easily understand. Okay, somebody said, okay, personal goal, let's say. So now 7 goals are there, 7 pillars are there with us. Now you have to define, okay, if you want to work on your personal pillar, do you want to do it daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly? Or it could be like 2 weekly, you can say bi-weekly. It's completely up to you. It is your system, it is your time, it is your life. Just understand the pattern, because all throughout your existence, always these things will remain constant till the end of time. It will always be daily, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, quarterly. You just need to find the right pattern to work on each of the pillar and stick with that pattern. And it's completely your choice. How do you want to build the pattern? Now you might say, okay, so in my personal goal or personality goal, what do I want to work? You have to now define, okay, am I needing improvement in my communication skills? Or is my mindset lot of negative? I need to change that into a self-confident, positive attitude person. So if that's your target, you need to put that as part of your personal goal. Okay, like upgrade in communication. Let's say this is your goal. Okay, I'm not converting this into a smart format right now. I'm just saying at a high level. First thought, okay, improve in my communication skills. This is for example. Now, immediately you need to think about this pattern. Okay, how important this item is for you. And if it is important, then you have to take actions as early as possible. If it is not that important for you, somebody might say communication skills. Somebody might say my mindset, I need to work. Somebody might say I'm underconfident, I need to work on my confidence level. Somebody might say I need to work on my kindness. Okay, or somebody might say I need to work on my anger. Now, whatever it is, you need to identify first what is that area of your personality that you want to improve upon, and then put it into a system. When do you want to do it? It depends upon the importance of that. If you say it's very urgent, you have to then find out time to do it daily. If you say no, it is not that important, then you might just say, okay, the weekly 2 hours I will allocate to work on my mindset. What you will do as part of that 2 hours, that's a different story. We will figure that out, but at least reserve some time to work on that. Okay, so that's what will happen weekly. And if you say no, weekly I am very busy, I have a lot of things, because now 7 pillars you are going to work upon parallel. So yes, you have to do upfront planning for this entire next 6 months. Ki bhai, initial 1 month, your focus should be on what? And then maybe you might say, okay, I want to work on my personal goal only monthly once. Why? Because I will work on my health goal on a weekly basis. Now patterns will start coming. Now let's take a practical live drill, and after that you guys start doing independently for your own goal setting. Okay, now ek ek karke practically, let's say how much we have. So let's say financial goal is your primary goal. I'm just going to the other goals, just giving some example, so that further you can, now you have to look at your entire 1 year ahead and then make smart decisions. Okay, chalo, let's see. It's pretty interesting, guys. Life, you can just make life as a game and just play it right, things will happen. Now you have these 7 goals to do. Okay, now generally, in my opinion, and it could be completely different than yours, your priority might be completely different, but I'm just trying to share my exposure of 13 years in the IT industry and what I'm doing, where I'm doing. In my opinion, health is really critical. Health cannot be kept pushing, because it will start backfiring. So I want to work on my health. Okay, but again, I don't want to be really a great athlete or like have 6 abs and body ekdam cuts and curves. So that's not my target, so I'm not going to put efforts on my health like that. If somebody is into that gym and that kind of area, for them health will become a daily activity with a maybe primary pillar itself. But for me, no, health is not my primary pillar. I just want to do it supplementary, and I don't have that kind of targets also ki bahut acha hona. I just want like it should be a healthy body, lean, good stamina, able to run, jog, fit and fine. That kind of a lifestyle I want. So that's my target, and I will then set up ki I want to work on my health weekly. Okay, maybe I will just say what. Okay, now just breaking it down. If I want to work on my health, I'll just say simply 5 days a week I will be performing, let's say, 30 minutes workout. Okay, 5 days a week, 30 minutes workout. Next, daily 2 liters of water. Okay, and then daily 7 hours of sleep. So this is my initial measure. Okay, or I might simply say, okay, 4 days a week. Okay, 30 minutes jogging. Now it's up to you, whatever target you said, but this is going to be a healthy lifestyle. And maybe I can also put, okay, junk food maybe once every, let's say, 4 weeks, 3 weeks, it's up to you. Only once I will take any junk food outside or fried food or anything. Now this is where you're defining a lifestyle. Okay, but majorly what I'm saying is I am going to set up a weekly target for my health goal. Okay, per week I want, this is my primary. Okay, this much of workout, that's my primary target. These remaining things are a basic lifestyle adjustment. It doesn't need much brain to do it. 2 liters of water is every day in the morning, I fill it, I drink it. Sleeping wise, daily I sleep at 11, wake up at 6 in the morning, done 7 hours of sleep, happy. So this doesn't need any effort from your side at all. It just needs a systematic lifestyle. It doesn't need any effort. Along with all other goals, it's very easy to do this. It doesn't need effort. But yes, for this one, I would have to track it. So I'm now setting up weekly target for my health goal. And I know that if I follow this simple system for next 6 months, I will be in a more fit shape than now. And that is enough for me. If I accomplish that, maybe in a high level target, this is happening consistently for next 6 months, then automatically I'll be in a great shape. That's it. Now that's a pattern I am forming for my health goal. Similarly, if I go down, okay, knowledge, this is something really critical for me. Okay, so knowledge, I will say daily This is a pillar which I want to work daily. I want to constantly upgrade in my knowledge, because the more I become better, the more I will change my perspective towards life. So knowledge is something which I cannot compromise. And I'm telling you, since past 5+ years, I'm not compromising on my knowledge. I daily do two things: daily book reading, and daily I take skill upgrading course. I've taken a LinkedIn subscription. I think annually it's 14,000, 15,000 something. N number of courses are available there with that package subscription of LinkedIn Learning of 14, 15,000 annual package. And jo chahiye padhte bait. Okay. So I've taken that. I just complete it. Keep completing, keep repeating, keep completing, keep repeating. And all those skills, there are technical skills, soft skills, whatever you need, you can find everything there by great experts. You finish that, you finish this, and now I'm saying daily 30 minutes I will do book reading minimum, 30 minutes of skill upgrade. Now that's my commitment to myself, because I know that if I do this daily and I continue this habit for next 6 months, I will be far better than who I am right now. And I am not depending upon circumstances. This is what it is: living in quadrant 2, planning how you want to accomplish. And then comes down a question: can you give daily 1 hour on yourself? And I will definitely like to give 1 hour for myself on a daily basis, regardless of what my primary goal is. My primary goal might be different altogether, but still I can make one time for upgrading myself. Maybe I will take up a skill or a book which will help me to accomplish my primary goal itself. You can relate these things. Okay, so it's just a slot that I am guaranteeing. What knowledge to gain as part of that? It's complete open. It's just a template. I will do though that knowledge only which helps me to grow in my other current areas of my life. So by that way, I'm thinking daily basis, 1 hour, I will work on my knowledge pillar. And as part of that, I will read books and I will do skill upgradation courses, maybe certifications, whatever. Next comes family and relationships. Okay. Now let's see, it's completely again up to you, but think about family and relationships. What can you do? Okay, what can you do to improve your quality of relationships with your family or friends? It could be like family, friends, okay, any of your relative, whatever. So how can you improve this kind of bonding between you versus your friend, you versus your family, you versus your any other relatives, relationships, whatever? यहाँ पे सोचना पड़ेगा. Okay, and guys, don't take things for granted. You have to invest time in building these relationships. Don't take relationships for granted. It will break very bad and that will bounce backfire. Now it's up to you guys. And देखो, relationships में I'm not an expert. Okay, and many a times I might sound pretty heartless when I'm talking about relationship, but keeping it simple, if it is about building an achievable system, I would say कि भाई minimum 2 weeks में you have to do something, okay, which maybe strengthens the bond between you and your friends, you and your family, and maybe some other relatives. It could be as simple as like, okay, every into the, it's up to you. Okay, first it could be like if you are staying away from your family, you might say on a daily basis I want to just call at home. That is going to strengthen the relationship. Okay, maybe with your mother, with your father, with your siblings, whoever, just making a phone call. You can now set up another target. On a weekly basis I will call some of my old friends just to be in touch. If you say no, weekly is too much, plan it out monthly. On a monthly basis I will stay in touch with my college mates or school mates. Nowadays people are not calling for years, and then everybody life just moves away. So if you put active efforts, you will be able to achieve good results in these kind of areas. It could be as simple as that, just calling and asking. It could be like, okay, so one thing we are saying, calling on. Now you finish the time slot. Like to your family, how do you want to call? Now एक system बना रहे. Okay, we are building a system which will make it accomplishable. Okay, so one way of doing it, I'm just sharing thoughts. It's completely up to you. You might simply say, okay, I will call my family on a daily basis. Okay, on a weekly basis, if you feel no friends को जरूरत नहीं है weekly call करना, maybe a far away relative you still want to maintain a touch, you might say weekly once I will touch it. To your friends you might say monthly एक बार call कर लेंगे, and like you might say monthly only one friend, and like that if you have 5 close friends, 6 months 5 months का काम हो गया फिर, right? So now you can decide, but at least from your side try to be in touch so that your relationship stays healthy. And when you put it into an action plan, you will never forget. Okay? Just a way of looking at it. You might say it's so much practical. Relationships are emotional. It should just happen by feeling. So yeah, whenever that feeling comes, yes, go ahead, call immediately. But if that feeling has not come, the system will take care of it. The system will say, oh, it's a month. You need to call some of your friend and check what is happening in their life. And then you will call somebody. Because the system, the goal will remind you to do that. You will never get off the track. Okay, now this is one just simple calling. You might say, okay, on a monthly basis, I want to have, it's again up to you, but on a monthly basis, I want to go on lunch or like family, okay, family lunch, dinner. Just set up a target, make it a habit. Next, you might say, okay, every month again, one day outing with family. Guys, you need to understand, okay, I was listening through a interview of a CEO. What he said is this work life balance and everything, it is all up to you. It is all up to you. Okay, I have been in 13 years of projects. There are a lot of ups, there are a lot of downs. There are phases where projects will need your full efforts, full concentration and extended working. But again, relaxation bhi aata hai. The IT projects happen like that. At times full concentration, then things will be peaceful. Again, full concentration, things will be peaceful. Now the thing is, accordingly you plan your life. IT is giving and voluntarily suggesting take 20 days off per year. There are companies, if you don't take that 20 days off, your like money will not be given to you. Your leaves will be exhausted. So companies don't want you to always be on a working zone. They want you to engage with your other priorities of life as well. And that CEO said this beautiful thing. Arey yaar, if you are struggling to manage your life, that's your fault. The company wants you to take leave. They will not tell you. But we have created a system where your leaves will be exhausted if you don't use it. And it's your choice. Don't blame it on company if you're not able to manage your life properly. We get 2 weekends, Saturday, Sunday offs. अरे 2 दिन में बहुत कुछ होता है. You add one more day, Friday or a Monday. 3 days is like gem. 3 days doesn't exist in the world, right? Enjoyment 3 दिन बहुत होता है. It's that easy. Point is people don't plan it out. Now I want you to take charge of your relationships. Plan it out. Monthly, one day outing with family. If you say no, monthly तो बहुत फटाफट निकल रहा है, maybe set up quarterly चलते. Okay, maybe then quarterly one day doesn't make sense. Can you make it like 2 days or 3 days? What will happen, guys, if you make this a habit in your life? Put this pattern, let it run. You will realize you will always have quality relationships with your friends, with your family, with everybody. And it will never backfire. And guys, what is it? Like 3 months may once or 2 days, 3 days outing? Does it need any time to even plan or do something about it? You can accomplish your primary goals, you can accomplish all the other goals, plus you can move forward in this direction also. Why? Because in the beginning of the year, you planned a template for your entire 2023, and it cannot backfire on you because you're progressing in every area of your life. And these are things supposed to be done. So my suggestion, yes, call. Next, family or like lunch or dinner with family. Now you set it up how frequently you want to do it. Again, you might say in 2 months I want to do it. Well, it's up to you, your life, your choice. But do it. Because if you don't track it, you will not do it, which will have consequences back on your life. And that's really bad. Okay. Now simple, this is done. Now next, moving on, personality goal. Okay, now personality goal, we already spoke about it. You can choose communication, you can choose any of these area, and then you decide how frequently you want to work on your personality. Okay, if somebody, for me this is not very critical. Okay, I might just say, okay, every 2 weeks check on how I am dealing with my anger emotion? It's up to you. My personality goal, if let's say if I'm dealing with anger problem, I might just say every 2 weeks I will check on how is my anger going. In the past 2 weeks, did I face any angry situation? And then maybe I will read something just for 2 hours. I will lock my 2 hours to control on that. If you say communication pe kaam karna hai, build it up. So now your life, your goals, but important thing I am saying is build a repetitive system. So when we say every 2 weeks, that means a cycle will come in which if this engine runs, you will automatically achieve whatever you want. If this engine runs every quarterly, you will definitely go for a 2 day outing with your family. If this engine runs on a daily basis, you will spend 1 hour reading your knowledge. And if this engine runs every week, you will become healthier than who you are right now. It's all repetition. And that's how systems are supposed to be built, which will help you accomplish these other things. And if you realize it doesn't even need much efforts, it is one time you do it and it just happens by itself. Okay, and similarly, likewise, all these other areas also. Fun and entertainment, you can again say every like quarterly, you can set something, or you can say 1 week vacation. I want to go like maybe twice every year. So 6 months में एक बार 1 week vacation. Okay, you can say that as a target, or you can even bring it down like every week we will go for a park or a outing or a just bicycle ride or a bike ride somewhere. Okay, it's up to you, but do something which is making it this, and can you give back to the society, figure out how you want to do it and incrementally put it into a pattern so it always keeps happening. Now it's already 9:34, 9:33. Take some time out and try to first pick, don't do it for everything because we'll not have time, pick next 3 priority pillars of your life. Okay, go to this sheet. I think already we have given this sheet to you. You have set it up at your side as well. We did not much work aggressively because the working plan will be like today and next week onwards we'll focus on this sheet. Okay, gradually we are trying to implement. So go there, pick 3 priority pillars, and now based upon maybe whatever we discuss, try to build a repetitive system which will help you progress in that particular pillar. So thoda sa take 10 minutes of cool time in order to figure it out. Take 3 pillars and identify what you want. Okay, and then put a repetitive system for it. So this repetitive system, okay, maybe in your goal statement itself you can write it, or in the smart goal system itself you can write it, because it is measurable. Twice every week or daily 1 hour I will do this. Maybe in the goal smart technique you can put that schedule properly here. Okay, so it is time bound. Like in 2 weeks I want to do 3 times jogging, or like blah blah blah. Okay, so chalo, everybody get busy. I'll share the link back again to you guys if anybody is not having it. But thoda socho, and everybody who has already written it, rethink on it, and let's rewrite on it. It's possible to accomplish everything. Okay, okay guys, chalo, this is the reference sheet. Please host it at your side and work on your own copy. Okay, somebody is asking a question. For job seekers, daily 7 hours of sleep, it's good. Dekho guys, whoever you are, job seeker or working professional, I would highly recommend take 7 hours of sleep in the current times. Don't compromise it. Dekho, if you compromise your health, all your other things will fall apart. Okay, and sleep is very crucial. At times, yes, there might be time required where you have to do extended over efforts in order to gain some things, but come out of that zone as early as possible and just settle back again. Okay, don't spend too much time for that. Okay, somebody is asking for notepad notes. Let me share it as well. Take some time guys, think about it. Yeah, notepad, whatever we wrote in this notepad, I'm pasting it in this chat so it acts like some reference. But nicely pick up 3 areas and come up with some points in that area. Yeah, going to the chat, pasting it here. Okay, it is too big of a content, so it's not coming in one go. I have to split it. Now think about it, and you might be like, "Arey, itna bada kaam hoga kya?" Not. Don't worry, it will happen. Okay, things will happen. It's practical to do, and very easily we can accomplish it. You just need to uh, trust the way of accomplishing it. If it is random, left ad hoc, it doesn't accomplish by itself. Because life may always problems will keep coming, unexpected twists and turns will keep coming. You need to really fix your stuff there. Okay, so chalo, I'll also do it in parallel for my goals. Okay, it's 9:37. We will do a quick checkpoint at 9:45. Okay, to take more 7 minutes. Fatapat identify, try to build up some system for only 3 of these areas. Okay, don't try to do it for everything because we'll not have the time for doing it. You can do that part later. Chalo. And just decide daily karna hai, weekly and all that. Again, this is two-step process. First is goal setting, then comes goal accomplishing. Just like primary goal, setting is different, achieving is different. So don't think if it is set, it will happen. You have to perform different set of activities, which we will do in the upcoming sessions. This is a three-week program. We are on the week 1, day 4. So we will continue tomorrow and next week again. So there all these activities we will continue as part of that as well. Chalo. And if you're saying okay, daily you will be doing or weekly you will be doing, fix a time slot, guys. So if you without time slot, it will not work. The technique will not work. You will not do it. So you need to really commit to yourself. Ki, okay, every Saturday at morning 8 a.m. I am going to do 2 hours of this activity. That's how this system will become possible to achieve. Okay. So set up that as part of your smart goal technique. Put the time slot very properly. If you are saying daily I want to do it, finalize ki daily what time you want to do that activity. The time slot is very important. Okay, so that's what set it in the smart goal format. So put your slots there pretty detailed. And that due date column is there, right? So as part of the due date, just put key by that time, whatever goal you are setting, you want to really review whether you have done it consistently or not. Okay. So know it at times you might not do it. It might become inconsistent habit. So maybe you can just put 3 months baad you are going to review all that. So accordingly, you can put something for next 3 months due date. That means it's a date where this habit, what you are saying you want to do, has already become a natural way of living for you. Okay, so matlab consistently you are able to perform that, and that is the due date. You might say कि, yes, I have got this in my life now and it is not going to go away. Okay, so you can set up that as the deadline, where you are going to review it. Okay, yes, it has become a part of my life. Now you set it up, you have full 1 year in order to do that. So even though you do actions daily, weekly, monthly, whatever, but the due date, the deadline will talk about, yes, this has become a part of my lifestyle and it's not going to go away. So that's what set the deadline. If you don't know much, put 3 months from now, that's it. Okay, 2 more minutes to quickly review. If you feel कि तीन नहीं, you want to walk through everything, you can do that as well. But just थोड़ा सा be careful, okay? Because it is first time you guys are doing it, so don't over put items on the plate. But take up a target, put up a system, daily, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, quarterly, and just for now, just do that. Don't worry about how you are going to accomplish it. What will happen if I miss it? Don't worry. Step one is clear in what you want, set the goal. Later we'll get into goal accomplishment part, and this Excel sheet itself is going to help us in accomplishing the goal. Okay, so I am done with my stuff. Okay, so guys, just type it in comments. Okay, how many pillars you have set up? Just put it in comments. Doesn't matter how much it is. Just whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. Like how many pillars you have set with a plan. Okay, so Mahesh has set up for 3, Akhila is for 3, Shenu is for 3, Suman is for 5. Next, Himlata 3, Shekhar 3. Okay. Okay, rest of the members also, please put it, and hope you guys are taking actions. Safia 5, Shruti 4. So now we have to go to the next. Amulya 4. Okay, very good. Now I'll tell you just a quick thing how we are going to accomplish this. Okay, so let's not get into very details of this, but we are going to follow it. Okay, what are you supposed to do is you need to go to Google Calendar and block your time slots. So whatever schedule you have set up right now, it's a repetitive pattern. Google Calendar में जाके block those time slots. If it is daily, block that. If it is weekly, block that. Bi-weekly, whatever it is. So go to Google Calendar, block those time slots. Second step will be in your mobile, set up alarm triggers for these actions. Okay. So whenever it is daily basis, weekly, you can set up all those schedules also as alarm. So set up the key things, whatever you want. Okay, when the alarm rings, you will go ahead and take action on that. Okay. So anyways, on your mobile Google Calendar, that would also keep you notifying. Plus alarms can be really helpful. So just try to manage those things. Okay. So by that way, what will happen is you have set up a target right now. These alarms and Google calendars will remind you to take actions at that time. And when the time comes, you just have to act on it. Okay. And there is another way which we are going to do it. Like we are going to weekly by weekly decide, okay, so for this week, what are the things we are supposed to do in whichever pillars are applicable. And then by the end of the week, we will see whether we really did those things. And then week by week, we will start closely observing, and you will realize in a matter of 2 3 months, a lot of habits will start becoming natural for you. Okay. And that's what it's all a process which will take time to build up. I'm not saying all this magic will happen just like tomorrow onwards, life is different. But if you run this engine properly for the next 1 year, automatically great benefit is going to come to your life. Okay, fine. Now let's get on, guys, with the other activities. Okay, so we will be now jumping on to all our good daily activities. Okay, affirmations, gratitude practice, and all of that thing. So chalo guys, let's do it. Okay, before that, let me quickly share the attendance. So mark the attendance and then we will continue doing it. In 10 minutes, quickly we'll finish the other activities. Let's go. Here we are. Okay, please take actions, guys. 5555 is the code for today. This is the attendance. So chalo, mark your attendance, and after that we'll perform the rest of the activities for next 10 minutes. And tomorrow's session is going to be on leadership principles, which you can implement on a day-to-day basis. And yes, in the WhatsApp, I will be sharing the link to whoever eligible members are there for that. Okay, based upon the attendance, those areas. And then week 3, we are going to launch the IT industry workshop. Okay, so yes, it will be continuation of this. Mostly as part of the week 3, we will be continuing with the Q&As very aggressively. Whatever questions are asked, even for the current week or any IT related questions. So it will be more of a Q&A week where we will brainstorm to really come to conclusions and get the clarity of things. Okay. So that's what week 3. Okay, fine. So attendance mark. Now let's go to the OneNote. Go to the gratitude section. Fine. Chalo, let's start writing. Okay. Mention today's date, 16th of February. Okay. So chalo, everybody, go to affirmation. Sorry, gratitude and affirmation list. Write on 5 things which you're thankful for, which happened from yesterday till today. Okay, I'm done with my 5, being thankful about it. Okay, chalo, you guys also find it. And while you're writing it, okay, just hold it in your thought. Okay, good things happen to me. Just hold this in your thought. Okay, my life is beautiful. Good things happen to me, and I am going to do something great with my life. Just keep telling this to yourself. Okay, so no matter what ups and downs happens, always keep telling this. Good things happen to me. Good things happen to me, and it will happen. Okay, it's a perspective change that we are trying to build in ourselves. Fine. Now let's go to the other stuff. Affirmations. Okay, Shenu, is it possible for you to unmute yourself?
Sir.
Okay, so Shenu, what are the 10 affirmations that we write?
Yes.
Yeah, one by one, start telling it, man. Yes, go.
Yes. I am responsible for my life.
Okay, everybody, chalo, let's make some notes about it. I am responsible for my life.
I believe in myself.
Next, I believe in myself. Okay, next.
I am committed to achieve all my goals.
I am committed to achieve all my goals. Okay.
Fear is just a feeling. I overcome it and move forward.
Okay, guys, write down the fourth one. Fear is just a feeling. I overcome it and I move forward. Okay, next.
I am a powerful force designed for success.
Okay, usse pehle I like myself is the fifth one.
Yes.
Next, sixth one. I
I am a
am
powerful
force
designed for success.
designed for success. Okay, next.
I face challenges and I overcome with ease.
Nice. I face challenges and I overcome it with ease. Okay, next.
I am a winner.
I am a winner. Next.
I am strong.
I am strong.
I am powerful.
I am powerful. Awesome. Okay. So, guys, daily believe, build your core identity. We did a session. How does your belief shape up your reality? It all starts with your core identity. So, keep believing. Okay. So, chalo, everybody. Now, this is also done. So, today we did two things. Like good thoughts done, this done. Okay. Next, Shenu, we are going to do the goals. Okay. So can you just give an overview like why this activity is required and yeah, then drive us through the activity? Acha, okay.
Hello?
Yeah, Shenu, continue.
Yes.
So daily goals. So why is it required, first of all?
So for goal reminders, you're asking about goal reminders.
Yeah. Daily goal
Yeah.
reminders that we do. So why exactly it is required?
Okay. So for actually for everyone, they have their own goals to achieve in their life. So we are going to remind our goals in every day because so we are effectively remind the goals in our lives. So that means you are putting all your efforts on this to achieve that goal as soon as possible. Uh,
Okay.
that is a
So,
basic.
yeah, just to keep it simple, there are going
Yes.
to be a lot of ups and downs which will come in everybody's life. And if we are not reminding ourselves about what we really want, why we really want, what will happen if we don't accomplish, and how beautiful, if you constantly keep telling these things to ourselves, we will always be on track regardless of these ups and downs. Okay, that's the reason. So chalo, everybody, write down your goal statement. One liner goal statement, you should have already memorized it by now. Okay. Okay. Next, write down 3 whys. why this goal is important for you. Activities are important, guys. This is how it will become a lifestyle. Just listening doesn't change anything. We need to build it into a lifestyle. Okay. Next, 3 pain points. What will happen if you don't accomplish this goal? देखो guys, the thing is कि next week also our primary focus we will try to keep it on these habits. Plus we will take Q&As with regards to the IT career. Because I'm thinking ki the next batch that we launch 6th March wala, in that we will put more focus on the IT industry related things. Plus these habits will continue, but there right from the beginning we will make it more IT industry specific session from 6th March onwards. Okay. I will even invite some of my team members who are really good in those areas. So we will try to make it like a more IT industry specific kind of session from 6th March related. These other habits we will still keep doing it. So that's where I'm not trying to put lot of IT related focus in the upcoming week. We will take a few Q&As, we will do a few things on high performance and blah 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 stuff. But majorly IT related technical aspects and other things we will be doing it like very extensively from 6th March batch. Okay. So just to not like do it for 1 week and leave it partial. So if any of your friends are interested in this 6th March batch where it will be, yes, these success habits plus majorly IT related focus as well. So you guys can sign up as part of that. Okay. I'm pasting the registration link in the chat. Okay. And yes, it is free. So no hesitation. You can just share it across with your friends. Okay. So yeah, off the context, I got that. So write down your goal. I pasted it in the chat. You can do it once your goal is written. Okay, my daily goal, 3 pain points. And write down 3 pleasure points. What will happen if you accomplish this goal? Okay, chalo, goal setting activity is done. Okay, somebody needs the attendance link. So let me share it again. We shared this, I guess, 10 minutes ago, but yeah, sharing it again. Attendance link. Here it is. Yeah, this is attendance link, and code for today is, I guess, 5555. Okay. Okay. Let's be here for more 5 minutes, guys. We still have to do a few things. Okay. Goal related, yes, complete that. Okay. Next. Are we done till this point? Goal related, is it done? Can we just a last quick thing? We will do a quick day plan for tomorrow. What are the important tasks that we need to do? But before that, we will touch one short area. Okay. Just confirm in chat, guys, if you're done till this point. It's 10:02. We will close it in next 5 minutes. Sophia is done. Akhila, Prasad done. Okay, Nakul, Shenu done. Himanshi, Durgesh done as well. Okay, the multiple members done. Okay, now they go simple, guys. Go to this OneNote of today. So which we have set up yesterday itself. Go to the OneNote of today, 15th of February. Everybody, so I'm also doing it. So yesterday we have said, right, a new date, 15th of sorry, 16th of February, and then you have set up some task that you wanted to do. Okay. Now, whichever task is completed, move that into the done section, and remaining whichever is pending, let it be in progress. So whichever is completed, move that into the done section. Do just that, like that. So yesterday night we wrote down these tasks which we wanted to do today. So just cross check, like how much is done, move it into done, and whichever is not done, let it be in progress. Okay. Chalo, let's close these two. That's what we try to come up with, one liner clear cut statement of your tasks. Okay. Fine. And once you're done with this, ठीक है चलो, take some time, let's look at it, full list देख लो and just get it done. Okay. Now, simple, just ask this question to yourself. Okay. Are you satisfied with today? The way you made progress, whatever plans you did you accomplish it? And whatever, are you really satisfied with today? Just take some time out, look at how your day went, how much is done, how much is not done. Maybe you might not have finished anything which you planned yesterday. Based upon all of this, plus what happened during the day, a conclusion, a yes or a no statement, not like partial in between. Just say, are you satisfied with this day or not? That's it. Okay. Write it down in your notepad itself right now. We will track this separately. Just write it. Are you satisfied with today? Or am I satisfied with today? And just answer it. So take a minute of time to really reflect your day and just say whether it's a yes or a no. And if it is no, try to write down one liner reason. Why do you think you're not satisfied? Okay. Hey guys, we have to analyze our life and get it on track if it is not on track. And by simple this question every day before sleeping, am I satisfied with today? If not, why not? And then you keep doing it. And if many days the answer is coming no, that means there is some serious problem in your life which needs a lot of attention to fix it. Okay? देखना पड़ेगा. You cannot let the life just run off the track. Okay? So yeah, fine. Take a minute, answer yes or no. If it is no, write down a reason why no, so that tomorrow there is another chance to make it a better day. Okay. Now, once you're done with this, okay, ठीक है. You might be like, भाग रहा है. It's 10:06. So somewhere we are extending 10 minutes every single day. Yeah. We need to cut down. Okay, fine. Chalo, the last thing. Let's set up the actions for tomorrow. So copy paste the OneNote to all the today's everything, whatever is available as part of 16th of February. Create a new page, name it as 17th Feb, and paste everything there. Next, whatever is in the done section, delete it. Whatever is in the in progress, simply move it back into to do. Clean up your entire plate. Okay, clean up your entire plate. And now looking at your to-do list one by one, try to pick whatever one-liner task you want to work tomorrow based upon priority and based upon multiple factors. Write down bulleted points which you want to work tomorrow. So let's do that. And what will happen is today you have set up some secondary goals, right? The 7 pillars. Maybe some action points will come for that also. Okay, tomorrow I want to do this. So even maybe mention that as well if you have done something on a daily basis. Okay, so consider multiple things and plan your day. What are the key things to be done tomorrow? Chalo. Okay, okay. I'm done with the day planning. Bharat is done as well. Chalo everyone. This is the last activity. It is 10:09. By 10:10 we will be finishing. Shenu is done. Himanshi done. So guys, what we are doing is there are a lot of these activities which if performed daily, we will get better output out of our life. And we are trying to do it together because I tried doing it alone and it is not really possible. So I think that's somewhere in human nature. Okay, if we are alone, we tend to be lazy, we tend to not really do things. But somehow magically, if we are in a group doing things together, it just happens naturally. So not sure what exactly is there in a human mind, but that's where you just commit key, you will join this 9 p.m. so that we can do all these activities together. And day by day, it will become easy for you to perform and it will start becoming a habit. And once it becomes a habit, yes, you can do all these things alone by yourself. Okay? But every day it has to be done. That's how you will get results out of your life. Okay? Chalo, thank you everybody and have a nice day. And see you guys then tomorrow 9 p.m. Okay, leadership workshop. Chalo, thank you everybody.